In a cozy house with a bright blue door, sunlight often spilled across the porch, welcoming all who passed by. This was not just any house, it was a place where warmth and laughter filled every room, and where the story of an extraordinary friendship began. Inside lived two unlikely friends, Buddy, a big-hearted German shepherd with soulful eyes, and Pumpkin, a small but spirited ginger tabby cat. Their differences were obvious, but their bond was undeniable. Buddy was gentle and loyal, always ready to rest his head on your lap or wag his tail at the sound of his family. He had a calming presence, the kind that made everyone feel safe and loved. He loved long walks in the sunshine, the feel of grass beneath his paws, and the simple joy of being surrounded by those he cared for most. Every day was an adventure, as long as he was with his family. Pumpkin, with her striking tiger stripes and bright green eyes, was curious, brave, and full of personality. She was always the first to investigate a new sound or chase after a fluttering leaf. She leapt to high shelves with effortless grace, chased sunbeams across the living room floor, and never shied away from a new adventure. Her playful spirit brought energy and excitement to the house. Despite their differences in size and temperament, Buddy and Pumpkin shared a deep, unspoken bond. Their friendship was built on trust, patience, and a mutual understanding that needed no words. As a kitten, Pumpkin would climb all over Buddy, her tiny paws exploring his soft fur, while Buddy patiently let her nap on his broad back, never once disturbed by her antics. He was her gentle protector, always keeping a watchful eye on her, while she became his playful companion, bringing out his softer side with her mischievous games. They ate side by side, shared treats, played hide-and-seek among the furniture, and greeted each new day together with excitement and curiosity. Their family often marveled at the harmony between the big dog and the little cat, watching with smiles as the two friends curled up together or chased each other through the halls. In the mornings, Pumpkin would nudge Buddy awake with a gentle paw, and together they'd explore the garden. Buddy sniffing flowers, Pumpkin watching butterflies, both discovering the world side by side. Their friendship was a quiet, constant presence in the home, a gentle reminder that love can grow in the most unexpected places, and that true companionship knows no boundaries. They didn't need words. Just a look, a nudge, or a shared silence was enough to say everything. In their own special way, Buddy and Pumpkin showed that home is wherever you find friendship and love. One day, Buddy's world began to dim. The sunlight that once danced across the floor seemed to fade, and the colors of his days grew duller. He didn't understand at first why the world felt so different, so uncertain. He started bumping into things, his once bright world fading to gray. Each step became a guess, each corner a surprise. The home he knew so well suddenly felt unfamiliar, filled with invisible obstacles. The vet confirmed the family's fears. Buddy was losing his sight, and soon, darkness took over. The news was heavy, settling over the family like a shadow. They worried for Buddy, unsure how to help him adjust to this new reality. The confident dog became anxious, afraid to move in his own home. Every sound startled him, every movement made him flinch. The world he once explored with joy now felt like a place of uncertainty and fear. Walks became scary, and even familiar rooms felt like mazes. Hallways stretched endlessly, and the scent of his family was his only guide. The simple act of moving from one room to another became a challenge. His family tried to help. Soft voices, unmoved furniture, textured mats, but they couldn't be there every moment. They did their best to make him comfortable, but Buddy still felt lost when left alone. Buddy spent more time alone, his spirit fading with his sight. The loneliness crept in, and the silence of the house felt heavier than ever before. He missed seeing his family's smiles and the birds outside. The world beyond the window was now just a memory, a place he could no longer reach. Pumpkin watched, worried, as her friend grew withdrawn. She noticed the change in Buddy, the way he no longer greeted her with excitement or chased her through the house. She tried to comfort him, but he'd flinch, startled by her touch he could no longer see coming. The gentle nudge of her paw, once an invitation to play, now made him jump. Their playful bond was strained by Buddy's fear and confusion. The games they once shared faded away, replaced by distance and uncertainty. Yet Pumpkin understood. Her friend was lost in darkness. She could sense his sadness, and she longed to help him find his way back to happiness. She saw his struggle and loneliness. Each day, she watched him retreat further into himself, and her heart ached for her friend. Determined, Pumpkin decided she wouldn't let Buddy face this new world alone. She knew he needed her now more than ever before. she would find a way to help him. No matter how hard it seemed, she was ready to be his eyes and his comfort. The house was quieter, but Pumpkin's resolve grew stronger. She watched over Buddy, always nearby, always alert for his needs. She knew Buddy needed her now more than ever. Their friendship was about to be tested, but Pumpkin was determined to stand by his side. Their friendship was about to change, but she was ready. Together, they would face whatever came next. She would be his guide through the darkness, lighting his path with her love and determination. Pumpkin didn't give up. Even when the world seemed overwhelming for Buddy, she remained steadfast, her spirit unbroken by his struggles. She stayed close, her purr a comforting song in Buddy's darkness. Every night she curled up beside him, her gentle presence a promise that he was not alone. He began to relax, soothed by her presence. The tension in his body eased, and for the first time in days, he found moments of peace. One morning, as Buddy hesitated at the porch steps, Pumpkin gently rubbed his leg, then walked down a step, meowing softly. Her encouragement was gentle but persistent, urging him to try. Buddy, guided by her touch and voice, took a tentative step. His paw trembled, but Pumpkin's faith in him gave him courage. This became their new routine, Pumpkin leading, Buddy following. Each day they ventured a little farther, exploring the world together. She brushed against his side to guide him, her body a gentle guide rail always there to keep him on track. She stopped to block his path from obstacles and meowed encouragement. Her sharp eyes and quick reflexes kept him safe from harm. Together, they created a new language of touch and sound. Every nudge, every meow, every brush of fur became a message of trust and reassurance. Buddy learned to trust Pumpkin's signals, relying on her to navigate the world. He listened for her voice, felt for her touch, and followed her lead. She became his eyes, his beacon in the darkness. With her, every step felt a little less frightening. With Pumpkin by his side, Buddy's fear began to fade. Confidence grew with each journey, and hope slowly returned. He was no longer lost. He was part of a team. Their bond was unbreakable, forged in adversity and strengthened by love. Their friendship adapted, growing stronger through challenge. Each day brought new obstacles, but together, they faced them all. Hope returned, a small spark growing brighter each day. The world once shadowed by fear now shimmered with possibility. Pumpkin's love was leading Buddy back to life. Her devotion was a lifeline, pulling him from despair into the light of friendship. Together, they faced the world anew, side by side, ready for whatever adventures tomorrow might bring. The turning point came on a sunny afternoon. Buddy's family wanted to take him for a walk, but he froze at the door, too afraid to step outside. No amount of coaxing worked, until Pumpkin intervened. She wove between Buddy's legs, then confidently walked onto the porch, calling to him with a determined meow. Her courage inspired Buddy. He took a shaky breath, then followed her out the door. Pumpkin stayed close, brushing his leg as she led him down the steps, pausing at each one. That day they took their first walk together as a team. Pumpkin guided Buddy around cracks and curbs, her body a constant presence. Buddy's trust in her grew with every step. His tail began to wag again. It was a short walk, but for them it was a giant leap. They were exploring the world together side by side. Fear gave way to trust, and the journey had truly begun. Their partnership was now unbreakable. Each day began with Pumpkin waking Buddy with a gentle head bonk. She led him from the bedroom to the kitchen, guiding him to his water bowl. After breakfast, they ventured into the garden, Pumpkin steering Buddy away from thorns and toward his favorite sunny spot. While Buddy relaxed, Pumpkin kept watch from a low tree branch. Playtime was different now, but just as joyful. Pumpkin would squeak Buddy's toys, leading him on a safe, sound-guided chase. Sometimes she'd bat his tail and he'd try to find her using his other senses. Their games became a dance of trust and adaptation. As night fell, Pumpkin led Buddy to his bed, curling up beside him. Her purr was his lullaby, her warmth his comfort. Buddy slept peacefully, never alone in the dark. Their bond was stronger than ever. Each day was a celebration of friendship and resilience. Pumpkin's guidance kept Buddy safe from everyday dangers. When a package blocked the hallway, she stood in front of it, stopping Buddy and nudging him safely around. Stairs were daunting, but Pumpkin led the way, pausing at each step until Buddy found his footing. She was his patient, loving guide. Even during household chaos, like a bucket left on the floor, Pumpkin would sound a sharp warning meow, making Buddy stop. She'd then guide him safely around obstacles, always alert to new threats. Her small size hid her fierce determination to protect her friend. Pumpkin wasn't just leading Buddy to food or bed, she was his vigilant protector. Thanks to her, Buddy moved with renewed confidence. Their partnership was built on trust and constant care. Pumpkin was his seeing-eye cat, his tiny guardian. Together they faced every challenge. Buddy was safe because Pumpkin was always watching. Pumpkin's support went beyond guiding Buddy. During thunderstorms, she pressed close, her purr calming his fears. Her presence was a shield against the world's loudest noises. Their friendship brought hope and happiness to their family, who saw the power of love and resilience in their bond. With Pumpkin's encouragement, Buddy became active again, exploring and playing. She kept his body strong and his spirit bright. Most importantly, Pumpkin gave Buddy back his independence and dignity. He was no longer helpless. He was part of a capable team. Pumpkin was his guide, comforter, and best friend. Their story was a testament to friendship that sees no obstacles, only opportunities to help. Pumpkin and Buddy's story is special but not unique. Across the world, animals form powerful bonds across species. Tara the elephant and Bella the dog, Frankie the goat and Cash the blind horse. Each found friendship and support in unlikely places. These stories show animals' remarkable empathy and willingness to help others, no matter their differences. Dogs befriend ducks, cats adopt squirrels, and even rhinos find friends in sheep. Such bonds remind us that compassion knows no boundaries. These friendships give us hope and teach us that love is a universal language. Buddy and Pumpkin's story encourages us to look past differences and find connection. A helping paw or a gentle nudge can change a life. Animals show us that friendship can light up even the darkest world. At its heart, Pumpkin and Buddy's story is about love. When darkness fell, Pumpkin became Buddy's light, not for reward but out of friendship. She teaches us that true friends show up when times are hard, offering support without being asked. Their journey is about hope, adaptation, and trust. Buddy learned to live again, guided by Pumpkin's love. Their bond challenges assumptions and inspires us to seek friendship in unexpected places. They remind us that connections are built on shared experiences and genuine affection. Their story is a quiet symphony of trust and support. Even in darkness, a spark of friendship can light the way. Love truly is the light that guides us all home.